Hey guys, Ultra Maximus back, and this time I've got a video response to a fellow YouTuber, Pattimus. And if you don't know who Pattimus is, what's wrong with you? Seriously, she's got a link down here in the words and things, and she's absolutely intelligent, entertaining, she's very animated, just really great video channel, Pointless Pattimus. Her videos, and she's not bad to look at either, let me tell you. But yeah, she's a great YouTuber, and she put a video challenge out that I thought was fantastic. It's geared towards collectors, so I'm like, oh, sure, clicky click, what's it about? Tell me. And she asked, what's something that you do not collect purposely, and why? Is it because you don't have room or money for it? You know, why do you not collect a particular thing or things? And I thought that was kind of interesting. So I kind of sat for a second thinking, okay, what is it? And I've got two things, and one is the Masters of the Universe figures, not the original figures, but the Matty Collector Generations, I guess you can call, the line that's currently out by MattyCollector.com. The re-envisioning, the generations, I guess, of Masters of the Universe. I think I just said that. But I love the figures, I love the sculpt, I love He-Man. I just have not gotten into that line, and it's not for a lack of money. That's not the issue at all. You know, I'm big on the you get what you pay for. If you enjoy it and you've got the means to do it, by all means do so. But it just opens another can of worms, I think, because if you watch my channel, I've got a Transformers fetish, just a little bit, and it's not really the lack of room, because that's not a problem either. I just put a lot of focus into Transformers, into reviews, and somebody is text messaging me, how rude of them, during a video. But I just, it's my time. I think that's what it is. I don't want to put the time into it, invest the time into it like I do Transformers, and I think I really would greatly, because I do Star Wars, I do Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, I do various other figures, you know, superhero figures as they come out, but it's all spotty. It's like onesies and twosies here and there, but if I got into that Masters of the Universe line, it's huge. I mean, that line is like epically big, and it's actually coming to an end here pretty soon. I think in 2015 the last of the figures are finally released, but there's just so many of them. I would get so involved into it, and it's my time. I don't want to I don't want to invest it, I guess. I don't know, maybe if I get bored with Transformers, I'll go back and get those, and unfortunately they'll be 3 times as expensive because they're not producing them on a regular. The other thing would be swords. It not like, you know, just, oh, that's a cool looking sword, that's a cool looking sword. Specifically, particular movie, television, or, you know, comic book type swords. I do have one. So I do have a lightsaber. Yes, I'm a geek. And this counts as a sword, right? But there are other ones out there. There are the Sword of Power from Masters of the Universe, the Thundercats, Sword of Omens. There's just so many of them out there, you know, from Lord of the Rings and just on and on and on and on. And I would really, really like to do that and hang them on the wall. However, I don't have the room. Just ignore that back there. And the reason I say I don't have the room is I'm actually in the process of collecting movie one-sheets from the 80s. And that's going to, the posters that I want are actually going to eat up all my wall space. So I won't have the room, physical room for the swords. I do still want to collect the swords at some point and maybe switch out, go between the movies and the swords. I don't know, but I definitely want to do that. I just don't have the room at this point because the movie posters are going to go there. So is that meets the criteria, right, Patty? I think it does. Yes. So as a little bonus, just for Patty, everybody else, you can just stop watching the video right now, move on to something else. Go watch the Lawn Boys post 1975, or go check out a Caked Up 83 video. Pattimus has her own little things that she doesn't collect, and if you go watch her video and you'll find out why. But I found it a little ironic that you put this video up today, because I was over at my father's house yesterday. My mother passed away about 3-4 years ago, and well, I collected certain things for her and gave them to her at Christmas time, and there was kind of a traditional kind of thing that she always loved. And well, one of them, we'll do this one first. So if you're just now tuning into this video, you're seeing a grown man holding a pretty pink princess from Sleeping Beauty. Pretty creepy. This is actually Aurora from Sleeping Beauty. Look, it even says so right there on her butt. It's pink, and it's Pattimus. Most definitely points out that the pink dress was only in the film for a very short period of time. She should really be in a blue, but it was kind of a contrast with selling Cinderella merchandise. But at any rate, I got my mother all of the Disney porcelain figures from the Disney store. The Sleeping Beauty, Cinderella with the two, she came with the two little pixies or fairies or whatever you want to call them, and then Snow White and all the 7 dwarfs. They did not have anything for poor Sleeping Beauty here. Yeah, poor thing. It'd been nice to have a Maleficent to go with. But I thought that was interesting that you brought that up, and I have one. Ha ha ha! You do not. I have it. So, but yeah, I picked up a bunch of things from the house. My father is downsizing his house, and so he wanted me to get a bunch of the stuff I'd got my mother, because he knew I would want to keep them, and it will have my mother collection kind of up on the wall and everything. So yeah, I thought that was kind of interesting. I wanted to share that with you, Pattimus. The other thing, look at it, look at it. Do you see it snow? Woo. My mother also likes snow globes, and this is kind of an interesting one. It's got batteries so that this lights up, but the batteries are dead. And here is the, of course, O Tannenbaum with the little Christmas tree in there. And this is kind of weird. This one has a candle. I've never really seen that anywhere else. So that was kind of interesting. But yeah, this is kind of a nice one. It's pretty heavy, pretty cool. There was another one that was a Disney, it's not really a snow globe, but it was an ice skating rink, and when you turn it on, it made the little Disney characters skate around on ice. My sister's getting that for her house because Dad wanted her to have a couple of them too. The other one, this thing is massive. This goes along with the Disney themed stuff. We've got Mickey and Minnie driving around in a little Christmas car with Pluto. He's in the trunk with a bone. And of course they've got the little Christmas tree on top, a la National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. Very interesting. And yeah, this is kind of cool. This was, what year was this? Does not say. But yeah, kind of interesting. Maybe it says it on the back here. Does it? No. No date. This is pretty old. This is probably the 90s. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. And here's Santa Claus coming to town in the car. Let's get this thing. Shake it. Shake it. And there we are. It's magical. Disney magic right there, folks. You're witnessing it on my channel. So yeah, and it's getting close to Christmas time, so that was kind of cool. So I thought I would share that with you, Pattimus. Two things that you like that I happen to have, and solely because I give them to my mother because she enjoyed collecting them, and now that she has passed, they are coming back to my collection. So definitely check out Pattimus. I hope you like this video, Pattimus, if you watch it. If not, then, well, that's your loss, huh? Thanks again, guys. I do appreciate you subscribing to me, sharing my videos. And what do you guys out there think? What's something that you do not collect purposely, and why? Money, room, your wife says you can't have it. What is it? I think it's a great video. I would love to see video responses, or just leave a comment down below. But definitely check out Pattimus, subscribe to her channel, watch her videos, because I demand you to. Thanks again for watching, guys, and look for more videos in the future. This is where we fade to black.